What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Mullet Man episode. Today is going to be a fun video, but first I want to tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, Keeps. Let's get into that and then get back to the video. Keeps. Don't grow a skullet, grow a mullet. Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. It is the new hair loss product everybody is craving about. If you want to grow a luscious mullet like me, make sure you start using Keeps so you don't end up with a skullet. It is pretty crazy, but 2 out of 3 men will experience some kind of baldness or hair loss by the time they're 35. I'm almost 25, so Keeps is gonna be in my cabinet for probably the rest of my life. Keeps is super affordable, and unlike old hair loss treatment systems, you do not have to go see a doctor. You don't have to go set up an appointment. All you have to do is go online, do a little online meeting with a doctor, and they will prescribe you Keeps, and you'll be able to keep your luscious locks for the rest of your life. Prevention is key in hair loss, so start with Keeps now. Even if you are not losing hair, this will save you in the future. Don't wait till your hair starts falling out. Get Keeps and start saving your hair now. Keeps treatments are up to 90% effective at reducing and stopping further hair loss. If you do want to use Keeps or have used Keeps, leave it in the comments. Share with me your story with your experience with Keeps and let me know how your hair is doing using this product. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/mulletman or click the link in my description for 50% off your first order. That is keeps.com/mulletman. Like I said, grow a mullet, not a skullet. So today it's been a long day already. It is 3:27. I'm headed to Home Depot. As you saw in the title, we are planting the garden today, and I have called every single rental company around here because I'm trying to rent a tiller to till up my garden, and everybody is like rented out for the next day or 3 days. So I'm headed to Home Depot right now. I'm gonna go buy an electric tiller. I'm probably gonna regret it. They're the cheapest ones they have, and I really don't feel like spending $300 or $400 on something I'm gonna use once a year. So I'm gonna get one of these $100 tillers that you plug in, and it may take me twice as long, but I think it'll still get the job done. It's not a huge garden, so I'm not too worried about it. But headed to Home Depot, gotta get that tiller, gotta get some soil. This morning was a very fun morning. I went to a farm about an hour north of me, and they raise 100% silky chickens. So the breed is like 100% whatever, full bred silky chickens, and I got 3 of them. He wouldn't let me film at his farm. I don't know why. So I'll show y'all those whenever I get back home. Y'all can definitely name them. There's a white one, a blue one, and a black one. They're awesome. They're the chickens I've always wanted. They got the feathers on their heads and feet. You'll see whenever I get back home. But so yeah, go to Home Depot, get what we need there, come back, and start tilling up this garden, and then start planting. The big Home Depot. We got us a tiller. Oh, I have made it home. Home Depot is really busy for this whole lockdown thing. All right, let's put together this electric tiller. 13.5 amp. So I got the 13.5 amp, which is the biggest electric Ryobi they had, and it says it cuts down 8 inches. So if it does, that'll be perfect. And like y'all have seen, we have gotten tons of rain, so the ground's pretty soft, and I don't think it's gonna have a problem cutting through this stuff. Hopefully this thing's pretty put together already. I hate reading directions. Oh, I think we are good to go. All right, let's go set up an extension cord and get to tilling. We gotta beat the sun. All right, we might have to add an extra extension cord to it, but me and my dad came over yesterday and we put the frame of the garden together. So let me roll a clip of that. I'm gonna get that tiller over here and catch you back whenever I start tilling. All right, so it is about time to start tilling this up. I use this little machine right here. It cuts the roots. So I went through with here 2 days ago and cut up all the roots in here. So a lot of it is dead, a lot of it's still green, but we'll just till it up. I know you're supposed to get all the green out of there, but I'm out of breath from carrying that soil. So I got 2 bags of this big Miracle-Gro soil. I should have gotten like 6 bags probably, but I got 2. I'm gonna spread it out and till it in, and till that soil in with the soil that I already have. So I'm gonna dump these out and we're gonna see how this tiller works, and then it's planting time. All right, let's see how this all electric tiller works. If it's worth for y'all to buy or not. Okay, it turned on. Let's set these wheels up. I'd say that thing gets after it. Man, it's not as loud as a gas. Well, I'd say that thing worked pretty dang good. Now I had to go over it 2 or 3 times, and I think I need to hit it again because there's quite a few roots in there. I need to make sure those get chopped up. And then the trees that you see behind me, I'm gonna go grab loppers right now, trim those down. First of all, they're gonna shade that side of the garden too much, so I don't want that shade on there. Second of all, the leaves are gonna be falling. All that stuff's gonna be getting in there, and I don't want that in there. So I'm gonna go get the loppers real quick, trim all those trees, and then we'll rake it out a little bit, start our rows, measure them, and then start planting. All right, so I got some of those trees cleared out. I almost forgot to show y'all my new chickens. I'm gonna go grab them real quick. Trust me, they'll just sit right there whenever I put them in the garden. I'm gonna go grab them real quick, start coming up with names, because these are the coolest chickens you're ever gonna see. How cool is that? I'm gonna let them in the garden, let them kind of scratch around, and give y'all a better look at them. So these are called silkies. These are 100% silkies. I don't know how else to say that, but so that's a black one, that's a white one, and that is a blue one. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between between the black and the blue, but the black one almost looks a little more brown than black, and the blue one you can kind of tell he's kind of blue, but Man, look at those feathers. Look at them head feathers. That one's the coolest to me. Hey, look over here. Hey. They're so gentle and docile. They like to be picked up, and they'll just run to you. Look at that. Look at that head. We gotta give one of them an Afro name. Or just call him Afro. You wanna be Afro? Afro boy? So these are all hens. She hadn't quite got her feathers all. She just got done molting. So they lose their feathers and then they end up like that guy right there and that girl right there. They are all hens. So they should all be laying, he said. I actually got my first 2 eggs today, but they were not edible. My Rhode Island Reds, I think they are just now starting to lay because there were 2 like soft eggs, like almost like they were premature. Y'all leave in the comments if y'all know. I don't know. But these are the coolest chickens I've ever seen. Y'all gotta come up with names. Leave them in the comments what y'all think. And just name them by white, blue, and black. Just put those names next to the name that you're guessing. So I'm just gonna let them chill. I'm gonna move some of this dirt around with a shovel and just to even it out a little bit. I don't have a rake. I'm gonna go to a pawn shop this week and get a rake and a hoe and some stuff like that. I got some of the small stuff, but I really wanna get this evened out a little bit more. So get it evened out and then we'll measure everything off for planting. So it's 7.5 foot from inside to inside, and then inside to inside length. Right at 15.5. So I'm gonna do 3 rows, I think. So I could technically do like 24 plants, but I think I only have maybe 12 or 13. So I'm gonna mark these off. I got some screws, I got some fishing line. I'm gonna make straight rows and then mark it every 2 foot or every 2.5 foot. I might give it, since I do have more room than I have plants right now, I might spread them out a little further just so they have more room to grow. And we'll get the rows straight and then I'll put the fishing line up so I know where to plant it on the rows, and then we'll be on to the next step. All right, we have our rows all lined up. I don't know how well y'all can see that. It doesn't look very, they don't look very straight in the camera, I know that. But they are. I measured them off. So I'm gonna go grab the plants real quick. We got a storm coming and I gotta beat the sun. So let me go grab these plants and then start planting. All right, got all the plants over here. So let's go through what I have. I need to get one more tomato plant, but I have here 3 tomato plants. These are the so I think I got 2 celebrities, which is this, and then 1 red beefsteak. That's a good name for an old tomato plant. Beefsteak. And then yeah, that's another celebrity. And then this I picked up today while I was at Home Depot. This is like the sweet peppers. They're orange sweet peppers. So I'm gonna plant that at the end, kind of by itself. Over here, we got a lot of okra. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 okra plants. I think there's only 1 of these squash. Yeah, 1 yellow squash. And then the rest are jalapenos and burpless cucumbers. So let's see, 1, 2. Oh, we got 3 squash. Okay, so we have 3. Wow, I must have grabbed the wrong plant. I don't know why I got 3 squashes, but we'll eat them, it's okay. That's another cucumber. Man, they must have had these things mixed up because I got a few different kinds of cucumber. These two are burpless. This one's jumbo. And then these are all full dew jalapenos. I need to go get more cucumbers too because I only have 3 and I want more than that. So we got 5 okras, 3 cucumber, 3 yellow squash, and 3 jalapeno plants. We got the 3 tomato plants and then the 1 sweet pepper. So I must have missed it, but I did get a hot cayenne pepper today as well. So I'm gonna stick that on the end, kind of close to the sweet peppers. See how that works out. All right, so I have everything in their rows, and I'm gonna go grab the little shovel. We'll start planting them, and somehow the dogs just got out of the house. So I'm gonna go put them up, and then we're gonna start planting. I keep saying we're gonna start planting. We're gonna do it here very shortly. Time to plant. I'm not a master at this, so I'm just gonna dig a hole and plant the plant. Y'all leave it in the comments if I'm doing anything wrong, because I very well could be, and I would not know it. Whew, ain't she pretty? The garden is done. It took long enough, but we got her done. And we got her done before the sun went down. So everything is planted. I don't really have room for anything else. I thought I was gonna have some room, but I went ahead and spread everything out as far as I could, just so they all have room to grow. And like I said, we're putting the cattle panels up so they'll be able to grow up. Come on, man. You gotta fly over right now? The old crop duster's in town. He needs to come spray my little garden for me. But we're keeping it 100% organic over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like the new chickens. Make sure y'all leave a comment for names for those chickens, and we'll get those guys named, and hopefully they start laying here pretty quick, because we need some eggs. If you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new, go check out one of my last videos of the chickens. It'll be right here in this corner. Y'all go check it out. Until next time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and eat good.